Get informed on what is happening in our political scenes and people who are making headlines in different parts of the country and the world, right here at TAS TV. Join me, Lavin Nyagoa, as I bring to you weekly news highlights that are factual every Friday at 4 o'clock. See you then.
Katika kipindi tunakuletea wasanii.
What's up my guys, I go by the name Rainams.
Eti nikipita kwa macho na nipimia, na kama sina pesa ungewezi nipimia hapa Shensta the Poet manze.
Ngoma moto moto.
If you wanna show some love, I don't fake it too. Enda kumenya mawazo mako nani anedera shire warutani wako
Vichekesho mkisongaza mahojiano moto moto, stori za wasanii pamoja na talanta za wasanii.
Fiki wa kasi gani kama wapatikani wakati wa shida.
Na pia kwenye kipindi utabambika, utajijenga, utaelimika, utakuza talanta yako.
My name is Rebecca Mutie, I'm a model and I'm Afri Kenya. I'm a student. Napenda kusikiza kipindi cha Bonga na Katoni kila Jumatatu kuanzia saa 9 mpaka saa 10.
Kumbuka ni kwenye Bonga na Katoni ndani ya TAS TV kuanzia saa 9 hadi saa 10 kila siku ya Jumatatu.
This is Bonga na Katoni in TAS TV. Karibuni. Hello, it's another beautiful Wednesday, and when you see me here, you know it's time for counting the red ribbon, and we're here to celebrate, persons or people living with HIV. Let's have a look at new technologies that, may be a game changer for these people. We're having open discussions on how can we prevent people from getting this, and that is why we are here today. The topic of the day is Dapivirine vaginal ring. We across all social media platforms at TASTV_KE on Instagram, Twitter and TikTok, TAS TV on Facebook, TAS TV official on YouTube, www.tastv.co.ke on our website. Sindio, karibu sana. How are you?
Thank you. Hi.
Hi. Please introduce yourself.
Oh, I'm Beth Wangeshi-Maina from Boresha Jamii Initiative.
Yes.
I'm the program manager.
That's awesome.
Yes.
You see, Beth Wangeshi-Maina, she's prepared. She knows why we are here. So Beth, just to start with the basic, let's have a look at statistics. Tuko wapi when it comes to, the numbers. Where are we?
According to the statistics for today's day, the age group between 16 to 25 are the ones who have the high count of HIV. We find that is a number where there's increase of new HIV patients. Well, when you're above that, high increase equals stagnant. So even the biggest question is, how when you want to grow in that age gap, what is happening?
Exactly.
Who is giving them the infections? What is going on? Because the number is so high, and even I'm actually shocked. Who is going to marry now? My brother. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
But do you think it's something to do with, because of course we see this on social media, there's this thing, there's this notion that is happening, there's these characters that are coming up, with younger girls with the older men, way older men. Do you think that maybe could be?
If it's the younger girls who are going with older men, that means the older men, the number is supposed to be rising also. But it's not rising, it's stagnant. It's stagnant completely. So people have been asking over and over, what is that people are doing in the society that is increasing this number? It's actually sexual practices. We no longer have healthy sexual practices that are practicing. People are not using condoms. There was a shortage of condoms for free, but people would buy condoms for themselves. But you find they weren't. They were preferring to be without a condom. Secondly, we find that in Kenya, we are having a high rise number of multiple sexual partners or group sex.
Actually, I have seen something that has been released by Citizen TV today.
Yes.
And it's there's the population imekuwa kubwa sana of people who are not, in the last 12 months, several people have not actually slept with their partners,
Yes.
but they practice this
Yes.
regularly.
Yes.
So what exactly is happening?
I think the family setup yenye tulikuwa nayo kitambo, it's coming to be devolved.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's because of the cultural, the United States or UK,
The Western culture.
the Western culture that is affecting us individually.
Yeah.
But you find we are no longer, as a couple, we're no longer satisfying ourselves
Yeah.
together. We are being satisfied by other people. So people are no longer valuing marriages and
Yeah.
relationship like before. Ukisikia even in the society wanasema marriage is a scam. They're saying it's a scam. How
And it's really open.
Yeah, they're saying it's a scam. I will not get married. We did a survey where in Borisha Jamii, and you find the ladies are like, I'm not getting married. Why would I get married? If I get married, he's going to have intercourse with another person. So let me be single. Let them be the ones who are coming to me.
Okay,
Yes.
so away from that, let's start the discussion. Dapivirine vaginal ring.
Yes.
What exactly is this?
So this vaginal ring, your Dapivirine, it's an antiviral virus drug, ARVs
Yes.
in short. So the Dapivirine, it's going to be an ARV that is going to be inserted in your vagina. It's going to be producing the ARV for 28 days
Yes.
to prevent you from HIV. It's only in women.
Yeah.
And the reason it is in women, it's because women are the ones who are having the high prevalence of HIV.
Okay.
Yes.
So looking at this, it's not something that we had in Kenya, but
Yeah.
it was recently launched by the Ministry of Health.
Yes.
So where is its origin? Where is it coming from?
It comes from UK. It was approved by European Medicine Agency.
Yeah.
Yes, so it has been in the UK for a long period of time. It transferred and went all the way to USA. The FD approved it.
Yeah.
That's why now it's in Africa. But you find South Africa have been having it.
Yeah.
Yes, we are the ones who had taken the time to have to the survey, the Camry had to survey and to know, is it beneficial for our girls? Yeah, yes.
So who exactly are supposed to be wearing this? Is it people who are already having the virus, or somebody who does not have the virus? And what are the steps to have this?
The person who's supposed to be wearing this ring is a person who doesn't have a virus, but he's prone to get the virus, maybe because the activities they do.
Yeah.
You see now, because of that age group that I'm talking about, you find this is at the time where people are experimenting.
Yeah.
They're out of high school, no, then college, no parental guidance and all that stuff.
The freedom comes.
The freedom comes,
Yeah.
all that, and a lot of peer influences come in. That's why you find the best age group to have these is between 18 to 25. Yes.
Okay, so what are the steps to, getting this?
Okay, so far right now, we are getting the approval to how much is supposed to be bought. Because haijanzia, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
You don't even find them in public hospitals being sent. So we are waiting for now it to be disposed to the civilians, to us, tunangoja sahi from the government.
Okay.
Yes.
So you mentioned something initially. You're supposed to have it for 28 days. Yeah?
Yes.
So how does it work? What happens after 28 days?
You go and get another one. So it's like, technically it's like a family planning day pill, where after you take it for 28 days,
Yeah.
when it is done, on your period, you go and get it again. So that's how it happens with this.
Yeah.
After those 28 days have ended, the antiviral drug, it's imeisha. So lazima uende weko ingine.
So inatolewa, unawekwa ingine.
Ingine, yes.
There was this, the other time I was having a discussion with, Mary Stops Kenya when they came for one of the interviews we were doing.
Yes.
And he mentioned something to do with when you're getting the IUD, you're supposed to be on your menstrual cycle.
Yes.
So is it the same as
Yes.
the vaginal ring?
Yes.
When should we have it? Is it after? Is it before? Is it during? What happens?
Okay, so for this, you can actually administer it anytime you want, as long as you're not HIV positive. So before you it's given to you, you have to have tested. For kuna ile constant testing that you're always told after every 3 months you go and test again.
Yeah.
So you're supposed to do that for 6 months before you go and get it.
Yeah.
And you're supposed to be practicing safe sex practices before having it.
Okay.
That is using of condom.
That's the safest.
Yes,
The
use of
most-
condom.
So yes, guys, While the discussion is getting hotter, we're giving you juice, we're serving you tea, we're giving you the knowledge. We are imparting knowledge to you guys. So keep your questions coming. You know, uliza swali. What do you want to know about this specific ring? And Mr. Producer, please just run the ring so that they have a picture of what it really looks like. Mini Leona, it's a circle, just a circle rubber. I don't know more about it. That's why we are having Beth here. Kidogo tumejua but hatujajua sana. So remember, this episode is sponsored by the Smart Shopper. And of course, our focus today is on this face masks. They go for just 200 bob Kenya shillings. They have been restocked. Nata kama mnaona zimebaki kidogo sana. Just a handful. You know, and we also have the iPads. So if you need something to, you know, just make your skin flawless, do away with the dead skin, just taking care of yourself, taking care of your face, then definitely these ones are a good, you know, add to your bucket list. They go for 200 bob Kenya shillings, and you can always call the number 0798 154 to make your order. Remember, we are having TAS Media Institute as well. The intake is ongoing currently. The August-September intake is currently ongoing. So if you're looking to nurture and discover your talents, then that is also a school that you definitely want to. They focus more on talent, not necessarily books, the practical part. And an added advantage to it is the fact that, you know, we have TAS TV. So you'll be getting hands-on skills. Unasoma kidogo, you come do the practical, and of course we have our live programs, and one of them is just, you know, counting the red ribbons, where I am having Beth Wangeshi. So call the number, the same number, and then, you know, do your inquiries, come do your due diligence before actually registering to start schooling with TAS Media Institute. Anyway, nimeongea sana. So that, away from that, Beth,
yes,
let's now talk about, you know, this ring. It's here. We know it was launched. Where exactly was it launched? Where can people find it?
Yes, as I said before, right, when it was launched, it was to create awareness about this ring.
Yeah.
Because if you do survey,
yeah,
we have been doing that as a Boresha Jamii initiative. We've been going to various chemists around institutes,
yeah,
and asking, when is the time you guys go out of stock when it comes to emergency pill?
Yeah.
You find on Fridays, Saturdays and Sundays, they go like hot cake. And my biggest question was this: were people preventing from pregnancy but not HIV/AIDS? So that's why this thing was brought in. That's so that women who have a surface area which is larger than men compared to men, so they're more susceptible to get HIV more than a man.
Yeah.
So that's why the ring is there. But with the directives of the Ministry of Health, it's going to be accessible to the common mananchi.
Nice. Yes. Okay, so somebody, there was this question that came out when we released the poster.
Yes.
And somebody was asking, how effective is this ring in protecting against HIV and AIDS compared to the other forms of protection that we have?
It's good. It's 100% safe. When it was done, this survey, it was done also actually in different nations in Africa, like Malawi, Zimbabwe, Uganda, and South Africa.
Yes.
And we found out the number actually decreased. When these ladies were given the test, the ring, there were tests that were being done, surveys were being done, monitoring evaluation. Is it true that this person has prevented from infections? You find if this lady is practicing safe sex, she is not getting infected. Yeah. But you find, you know, there are people with multiple sex partners, group sex. That's why you find it will fail for you while it worked for somebody else. Yeah. So there are those practices that are going to make you not have a better results from the ring.
Nice.
Yes.
Guys, we are headed on a short commercial break. Remember, we're still having Beth in studio. So in case you have any further questions, please reach out. See you guys in a bit.
Katika kipindi tunakuletea wasanii.
What's up my guys? I go by the name Reynams.
Eti nikipita kwa macho unanipimia, na kama sina pesa unguwezi nipimia. Hapa Shenster the Poet manze.
Ngoma moto moto.
If you wanna show some love, I don't fake it. shire warutani waku
vichekesho mkisongaza mahojiano moto, stori za wasanii pamoja na talanta za wasanii.
Fiki wa kasi gani kama wapatikani wakati wa shida.
Na pia kwenye kipindi utabambika, utajijenga, utaelimika, utakuza talanta yako.
My name is Rebecca Mutie, I'm a model and I'm Afri Kenya. I'm a student. Napenda kusikiza kipindi cha Bonga na Katoni kila Jumatatu kuanzia saa 9 mpaka saa 10.
Kumbuka ni kwenye Bonga na Katoni ndani ya TAS TV kuanzia saa 9 hadi saa 10 kila siku ya Jumatatu.
This is Bonga na Katoni in TAS TV. Karibuni.
Welcome to TAS Media Institute, the home of undiscovered talents. You will be trained by professionals who have a passion in what they do. Do not be left behind. Enroll now and become a pioneer of TAS Media Institute. We are located at Neema Plaza, 2nd floor along Kenyatta Highway in Thika Town. Life can sometimes take unexpected turns, and this family's story is no exception. When a gas explosion completely changed the course of their living, Mr. Joseph Lual and his family have been forced to face unimaginable hardships. But even in this phase of adversity, they have managed to persevere with so much resilience. And as the saying goes, adversity introduces you to yourself. Let's get the story of Mr. Joseph and his family.
So welcome to the first episode of Brain Busters. My name is Mwangi Dominic. Leo tuko barabara ya MKU, tunauliza maswali tatanishi.
At TAS Media Institute, we let you discover your talent. Welcome back, guys. Thank you so much for choosing us any day, anytime. And just to read a few comments, we have so many people watching Beth. So we have Frederick Morara tuned in from Nyakoe, Kisii County. Thank you. Elim Songa watching live from Kirinyaga Town. Good information right here, Santi. Katoni Show ni Moto tuned in from Nairobi. Thank you. Neta Wamboi tuko locked kwa mpigo. Asante. We have TAS Show maridadi nawapata loud and clear. The technology is going up. Asante. Kennedy Otieno, Kennedy Onyango listening from Raila Odinga Stadium in Homa Bay. Thank you so much. Prince S, Nakuru City, tuko locked. Asante. Watching from Kirinyaga, Virginia Nganga. Josephine tuned from Odhaya, Nyeri County. Masinjeri had to run so as not to miss. Thank you. Prince S anauliza, does it affect fertility once discontinued? That is the first question. And then we have Neta Wamboi also asking, is there any specific instructions for inserting and removing the ring? I think we should start with the two questions.
Yes.
The first one was, does it affect fertility once discontinued?
That ring only, the only purpose for that ring is for prevention of HIV/AIDS.
Yes.
There is no other business it's doing there.
So that's just the business.
That is just the business.
Yeah.
When condom, it prevents both infections and pregnancy. These are the only business it has is prevention of HIV and AIDS.
Okay.
Yes.
And then we have Netta asking, is there any specific instructions for inserting and removing the ring?
When you're purchasing this, when your time kifika, you will actually be shown how to insert it, and in case, because there was that also question where in case it comes off, you'll be actually given those procedures in case it comes off. As long as it's on a clean place, you can wash it and return it back. But if it's not a clean place, dispose of it and go get another one.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, guys, so to all our super fans, thank you so much for always commenting. But just to get back to what we are discussing today, if you're just joining us now, the topic of the day is Dapivirine vaginal ring. It's actually a new technology in the field of HIV and AIDS. It is being used to help prevent women from getting the virus HIV. So that's what we are talking about. That's a good game changer, right?
Very good.
So yeah, that is what we are having today. So Beth, are there any restrictions on who can use this ring? What age?
The only restriction is you are not supposed to be HIV positive. Because when you're HIV positive, haiwezi fanya kazi yake because there's already a virus in the system. So as long as you're not HIV positive, we have frequent testing, you can have this. People also ask, what about it when it comes to concerning with pregnant women? There's none.
So
but my biggest question is, why is a pregnant mother needing a vaginal ring? See, that's the biggest question. If she's the one and she has her partner there, they're supposed to be safe.
But we have we've seen partners when they go out, especially when the woman is pregnant, they go to seek the conjugal rights outside the marriage.
Yes, if it's in that case, by the way, the man is the one who is supposed to be responsible enough to be using a condom. Okay. Because you're already married. Yeah. You have a partnership where you're supposed to be taking care of your partner. So if you're not taking care of partner, at least prevent that from infecting your partner. Yes.
Okay, so there's also another question. Aside from just I know you've mentioned this, but questions kept coming. What are the advantages? Why should I have it? And then we had the men also saying, why can't you also get something that is not, because most people nowadays don't actually like to wrap it up. Most of them like to go just the way it is, and it's not advisable.
Yes. So one thing is, I'd said that right now in the Kenyan society we have group sex. Yeah. But according to the survey that was done last year in December, we find the ratio for man to women, a man will have 7 women and have sexual practices with them, while a woman will be having 2 men and have those sexual practices. So if this one man has 7 women, so if he gets infected, he's infecting 7 women. So now I'm also picturing these 7 women have 2 male. So how many? Now you also picture those other men have other 6 women. So the chain continues like that. That's why this thing is more advantageous when it comes to the women. Secondly, male, umependwa sana. We have various many types of condoms in the society, from Durex, Keys. There's another one that is non-latex, Kine.
Okay, I didn't know.
Yeah. Well, women, it's even very hard to get those female condoms in a normal chemist. Kwanza za ushago hakuna.
And again, the fact that there is the access to free condoms, it is even more advantage for men. Yes. And this is just one technology that is protecting us women.
Yes. So that's why you find it's specifically just for women. With that just small knowledge that I've given you, you already know women are the one who are going to get these infected. With that survey, you find more women. Yes, they are going to be including, remember, more triple women are going to get infected if they're not having this ring. Yes.
Okay, so we have community-based organizations. A good example is your organization, Boresha.
Yes.
So this is not something that everybody anajua kwa society. Just a few of us, and of course the online outlets like Trust TV. That is our job. We are doing that. So what are you doing as Boresha to make sure that, you know, the news about Dapivirine vaginal ring actually gets to the common mwananchi who's back at home uko mashinani?
Yeah. So in example like us, our community-based organization, Boresha Jamii Initiative, we tend to go to different places and offer peer education counseling.
Yeah.
Where we talk about various means of family planning or contraceptive that is going to prevent, you're going to prevent pregnancy and at the same time infections. So with this new ring, we create awareness to this kind of people.
Yeah.
As Boresha Jamii, we actually talked with Kemri. They're the ones who gave us this knowledge even way before it was launched.
Yeah.
And we were even having an idea of what is going to happen in the society.
Exactly.
And they kept asking us, how are we going to maneuver with this thing? The thing is, right now, every common mwananchi can access social media.
Yeah.
Not si kama kitambo. And if it's not social media, radio.
Yeah.
Lakini kama my shosh has a phone, and a touch phone, I believe.
Yeah.
The most common mwananchi akona simu.
Yes.
This information is on all social media's platform.
Yeah.
If you Google it, you're going to get every information there about it.
Whatever detail.
Yes. Yeah, so even the fears, the myth that we are hearing out in the society, they are going to be proved out there. Yeah.
We have schools. Are you guys going to schools? Do they actually know that ikitu iko?
We go to colleges and give that information.
How about, you know, we have secondary schools as well?
Yeah, we have secondary schools and we tend to love to talk about it. But we find because of religious practices, cultural practices, you find when you give this information, you have to be very sensitive. So other than going to high school, we go through churches. Because with churches, you know, they've already given you a head go to talk to their youth in high school. Yes.
Okay. So let's have a look at, you know, some of the societal barriers that may hinder this information from getting, you know, to the members of the community.
Okay, one thing I know about Kenya is I don't know why they think that the Kenyan government is going to poison them. Because you even have those kind of things even when you're giving condoms. Yesterday we were giving out condoms in the society, and you find somebody who are like, why don't you have for trusts or for Durex or for keys? Why are you giving us Sure? While the Sure one is the one that has been approved by Kemri, by the Ministry of Health. So there's no way they're going to poison you about it. So you find in such kind of things, we have a lot of myths surrounding them. We had even for pills, everyday pills, we have myths about contraceptive, implant, coil, they are always there. But what I can urge the society is this, as much as you listen to everybody in this society, always go for the factual thing. Heri wende mpaka hospitali and get this information.
Okay.
Yes.
So we have more questions coming in.
Wow.
We have Catherine Muinde watching from Kajiado. Say hi to my co-work Beth. I believe that.
Hi.
We have Ellie asking, does it prevent pregnancy?
No, it doesn't. So if you are using this coil, you have to also prevent pregnancy.
Yes.
So the best option is you can use the implano, you can use the coil, or you can use the everyday pill. And please, ladies, emergency pill. P2 is not a contraceptive.
Yes.
Yeah, it is not. We find that most ladies are using P2 as a means of contraceptive. It is not. Because that single pill, it is equivalent to one whole packet ile pill unonanga every day.
Okay.
So it means that you're overdosing.
Yeah.
And that's why you find it's going to cause infertility.
And that is why it is actually advised that you should only take it twice a year. Ikiwa imeenda sana.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so we also have Christine Musioka tuned in from Nyamira County. Asante Christine. Dominic Mwangi watching with my family in England. Thank you. Christine is asking, what are the potential side effects?
The potential side effects are like as normal. At a coil, when you start a coil, you tend to have some back pains. Or some discharge. Those are the most common things when you insert something there. I don't think you're supposed to be having any severe signs and symptoms. But if you have, you'll have to seek medical attention so that you can be discontinued and be told to use a condom. Yes.
We have Stamwar watching from Muranga, loving the show. Very educative topic today. Asante, we have Rachel Kamau. Is it possible to skip or delay my period while using the ring?
Why are you skipping your period? Skipping your period is actually bad for your health because that means you're prohibiting your hormones to actually function normally.
The way they're supposed to.
The way they're supposed to be.
Yeah.
For a normal person, unajua tu vizuri, depending with the cycle, it can be 28, 31, or 35.
Yes.
You're supposed to be receiving periods monthly. If you actually don't receive periods monthly, there's something wrong. So you're not supposed to postpone your period.
Yes.
Yes.
You're not supposed to be happy about it.
Yes.
So we have Ian Imacha Manjeru tuned in from Thika for an informative show on HIV and AIDS. Asante sana. We have Joshua Muguira. How about STIs? Can it affect?
I
think they're asking if, you know, the ring prevents STIs or protects you against STIs.
Let me repeat it again. The function of the Dapivirine, the kwanza hiyo jina Dapivirine is actually ARV.
Yes.
So the only function of that ring is preventing HIV and AIDS. That is it.
Okay. I hope you got your answer. We have Catherine Muinde. Does it cause hormonal imbalance? No. Okay. We have Tante Africa Talk Show watching from diaspora, loving the show. Thank you so much to everyone who's sent in their feedback, who's asked the questions. Asanteni sana for supporting us. And there is of course, people are asking, where can we find it? Beth alisema it is not yet out in the market. And in case you see it, it is for testing. Not necessarily that is that true?
No, it has not yet been released to the common mwananchi, but it is with KEMRI, it is with the Ministry of Health. I think right now whatever they are trying to do is kuangalia hii kitu tutauzwa aje kwa market, because it needs to be sold in the market, kwa chemist, where if person comes for P2 namwambia there's an alternative way of preventing HIV. Because kama unakuja P2 inamaanisha unazuia pregnancy you've had unprotected sex, so you need the coil, the ring. Yes.
Okay. So this has been very informative, and in case you missed something out, we're gonna have Beth for a couple more episodes. But as of today, I believe tumepata enough information concerning the rings. Yes. So what's your parting shot?
Hey, manzi, sefai sexy. Please, guys, the high rising number of the HIV infections in Kenya is actually very alarming.
Yeah.
I don't know why you're not scared, because I am very terrified about it. So the best advice I can give to the society is please protect yourself. Even if it's not you, protect your neighbor.
Yeah.
Yes. And tune in to Boresha Jamii, and the offices are open for everyone. Yes.
Exactly. So yes, guys, what am I taking home today? Remember, this is information that everybody is supposed to have. So long as you're getting intimate, you need to have access to this information. And where can you find it? We have TAS TV. TAS TV, we are here to educate you, to make sure that we bring you information that impact you, something that you can learn from. And that is why you should watch our content all day, every day. We have different programs sharing different information, but at the end of the day, unazihitaji zote. So do not forget to follow us across all social media platforms at TAS TV Official on YouTube, TAS TV on Facebook, www.tastv.co.ke on our website, and TAS TV_KE on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. We have the Smart Shopper as well. They have amazing products, and as you know, they've been our sponsors for the longest time. So the best thing that you can do is, just call the number 0798-154-042 and support them in one way or another. The products range from beauty products to house decors to birthday decors, depending on what you want and what you are looking for. And the best thing about their products, they are all imported. So nani atakuletea product from outside, import it, and then sell it to you at the price that they are selling it to you, just, you know, the smart shopper. So reach out and make your order. Remember, we also have TAS Media Institute. It is an institute that, you know, is working to nurture and discover your talent. The main focus is on talent and not necessarily the theory part. So you get hands-on skills. And then the fact that we have TAS TV, that's an added advantage for you. So you'll go to class for just a few minutes and come to the TV side for, you know, the longest time, what you need to learn. So that's all we had for you on today's episode of Counting the Red Ribbon. I have been your amazing host, Lavin Nyagoa. See you same time, same place next week. God bless you.
Katika kipindi tunakuletea wasanii.
What's up my guys? I go by the name Rainams.
Eti nikipita kwa macho unanipimia, na kama sina pesa unguwezi nipimia. Hapa Shenster the Poet manze.
Ngoma moto moto.
If you wanna show some love, but don't fake it too. Ida kumenya mawazo mako, nani anadera shida, utani wako.
Vichekesho mkisongaza, mahojiano moto moto, stori za wasanii pamoja na talanta za wasanii.
Fiki wa kasi gani kama wapatikani wakati wa shida.
Na pia kwenye kipindi utabambika, utajijenga, utaelimika, utakuza talanta yako.
My name is Rebecca Mutie. I'm a model and I'm Afri Kenya. I'm a student. Napenda kusikiza kipindi cha Bonga na Katoni kila Jumatatu kuanzia saa 9 mpaka saa 10.
Kumbuka ni kwenye Bonga na Katoni ndani ya TAS TV kuanzia saa 9 hadi saa 10 kila siku ya Jumatatu.
This is Bonga na Katoni in TAS TV. Karibuni.
Welcome to TAS Media Institute, the home of undiscovered talents. You will be trained by professionals who have a passion in what they do. Do not be left behind. Enroll now and become a pioneer of TAS Media Institute. We are located at Neema Plaza, 2nd floor along Kenyatta Highway in Thika Town. Life can sometimes take unexpected turns, and this family's story is no exception. When a gas explosion completely changed the course of their living, Mr. Joseph Lual and his family have been forced to face unimaginable hardships. But even in this phase of adversity, they have managed to persevere with so much resilience. And as the saying goes, adversity introduces you to yourself. Let's get the story of Mr. Joseph and his family.
So welcome to the first episode of Brain Busters. My name is Mwangi Dominic. Leo tuko barabara ya MKU, tunauliza maswali tatanishi.
At TAS Media Institute, we let you discover your talent.